Hi, everybody. It's Amy McMullen here with Jamie Johansson from Salt Lake City Animal Services. As I'm sure everybody knows, Hugo Coffee has week-long online fundraisers twice a month to benefit a specific animal rescue or shelter. And today we're in the middle actually of our fundraiser week for Salt Lake City Animal Services, and it's a little unusual because it's a shelter, not a rescue, but it's a rescue that behaves like a shelter, which it's a shelter that behaves like a rescue, which we love. So Jamie, welcome to our live stream, and let's talk about what it is Salt Lake City Animal Services does. Where do you get your animal? Where do the animals come from? And then what kind of adoption, foster kind of programs do you have?
Okay. Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you so much to you and Hugo Coffee for having us as the week-long partner for the week. So we really appreciate that. So Salt Lake County Animal Services, we are the largest no-kill shelter in the state of Utah. So we take animals that are stray or abandoned. We tried everything that we can do to find their owners. And if we can't, they are legally ours after 5 business days. Okay. So with that, we will try to adopt them out. We will try to get them into rescues. But before they leave our facility, no matter what, they are either spayed or neutered, microchipped, and fully vaccinated. And so a really cool thing that we're doing right now is Home for the Holidays. So we want all the animals that are in our shelter right now to find their forever homes. So we are offering everybody that wants to adopt, pick your price adoption fees. So, and the animal is, like I said, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and fully vaccinated, and you get to pick your own price to adopt them because we just want to find them great, loving homes for the holidays and forever. So
that's awesome. Now, where do you get your animals from? Like when you say they're stray or abandoned, are they picked up by other shelters?
No, they're not. So usually a lot of the majority of our calls are a dog, somebody has found a dog like running on the streets. So they'll call one of our animal control officers, or they will actually physically pick up the dog or cat and hold them and then either bring them to our facility at 511 West, 3900 South, or they'll call one of our animal control officers and they will come and pick them up.
I get it. Okay.
And so we also get abandoned too. So like sometimes, maybe somebody has moved out of their apartment and they've left their pets, or a dog is tied to a tree in a park or something. Right. So those are all the situations, and we try to find their owners, and if we can't, then we find a new owners. So, and we really do try everything that we can do to find the best fit for the person and the pet as well.
Sure. And so what is the geographic area that you service?
So we are Salt Lake County Animal Services, and we service all of Salt Lake City. We service Bluffdale. We do like Magna, Kearns. We just we've taken over for Murray for the last year, so we're really excited about that. And then like a couple townships here and there, so like White City and stuff as well. So
you have a large geographic area.
We do, yeah. So I would say it's the majority of Salt Lake County.
Yeah, that's and how many animals is capacity at your shelter?
So we're capacity I've been at the shelter for 9 years. When I first started, we had so many animals, so many dogs that each kennel was doubled up, which we have a little over 100 kennels. So right now we are not doubled up, which is a great thing. And then we can hold up to 300 cats.
Wow.
So I would say 100 dogs and 300 cats is it should be our max.
And how many animals do you think you find their forever homes annually or monthly?
Oh, that's a great question. I would say, on a good day, we can do anywhere from 10 to 15 adoptions.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I would consider that a good day. So, and then a lot of times too, like even right now, we still have kittens. It's December and we still have kittens, and we'll also do for cats 2 for 1 too. So.
Oh, great.
2 for 1, pick your price, Yes. So, I mean, yeah.
And do you
really start doing the pick your price though.
Do you have a foster network as well?
We do. And actually right now, we're actually encouraging people, if they're a little bit nervous on taking a dog home, not sure if it's going to be the right fit. Right now, we're actually encouraging people, if they are maybe like not 100% sure if they'd like to take the dog home for the weekend or something, just as a foster to adopt situation. So we're actually really encouraging that right now.
You know what I really hope people understood is that, I was telling you the story before we got on the live stream, that when I was running Nuzzles and Company, we had a dog for a year in the rescue and at the at the ranch, and the dog's name was Cheddar, and the dog was a beautiful dog, but it scared me. I think I told you that, it scared me because I'm not a trainer, but I was scared because he was a little aggressive, when you walked by the where he was staying, but he found the perfect forever home in a friend of mine. And that dog had the greatest 11 years of his life. And he got on with other dogs and he got on with the family. It was fantastic. And they had cats, the whole thing. But what people really need to understand is, and particularly fosters or people who are fostering to maybe adopt, is to give the animal a break, to give the animal a chance to decompress, to become the animal, their potential, to show you their potential, because it's stressful and it is traumatizing to be in a shelter environment. And that's all there is to it. And these are fantastic animals that just need a time to decompress. I fostered an animal once that I thought was the chillest animal you'd ever met in your life. No, he was just depressed. He was depressed and in pain. He had bad teeth. So I had his teeth pulled. And then suddenly this dog that I couldn't even get to take a walk at the ranch was running around like a nutter and wanted to take and he was old. He was he was an older pit bull, and he became this amazing animal. So I just really I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent.
No, I love it.
It's a very important thing that people give these traumatized animals an opportunity to become who they are.
Yeah, I agree. And a lot of our dogs right now are more on the long-term side. I think we've had some dogs from July and August, September and stuff too. So, the last couple months that they've known is in a shelter environment. So obviously they're going to need a little bit of time to relax and get out of that shelter,
Yeah.
So.
But what I also love is that you are a no-kill shelter.
We are. Yep.
You are a no-kill shelter that behaves like a rescue.
Yep. Yeah, if we were a no-kill, I don't think I could work there. It's just great to know that the dogs that we have right now, some of them have been there a little bit longer, and some of them are maybe a little bit more hyper. Not all of them, but some, might need, some training or something. But it's great to know that we won't put down because we don't have the space, or that they've been there too long, or something like that. We will do whatever we can to, either get them into rescue or get them, and then also a forever home. So
yes. That's wonderful. Now, do you have any educational programs?
We do. We have a full-time humane education person. Her name is Hannah, and she's amazing. So she goes out to schools and senior centers, libraries, anything like that, when we'll talk about dog safety, animal safety, proper animal care for pretty much any animal, I think. She's really awesome. Yeah.
That's great. Now, one quick question for you. Do you take in surrenders?
Not usually. There's always special cases and stuff like that. But as a general rule of thumb, no, we don't. But there is always those times that there are some exceptions.
Sure. So where do surrenders go? Because rescues don't take.
No.
Rescues don't take surrenders.
Yeah, they don't normally take surrenders, I don't believe. But the Humane Society of Utah, I do believe they take them, and I think you have to have an appointment and everything like that.
Okay, good. Because I was on a dog group, and somebody was trying to rehome, it was a dog Instagram. I followed lots of dogs, and I was following a dog, and the dog's mom gets texts all the time from people who want to turn in their pit bulls and their animals because the dog got too big. The dog, they don't have time. They want to go on vacation. And it caused this string of comments, which was really interesting for me because, for example, I didn't realize that surrenders, those shelters that take surrenders that are kill shelters, those are the first animals euthanized.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah.
All right. So on a happier note, Jamie, we're going to talk about the fact that we're in the tail end. No, we're like kind of in the middle of our 7-day fundraiser. And in this fundraiser, as probably a lot of people know, but we're going to make sure everybody knows, if you purchase any item on hugo.coffee until Sunday at midnight, it started this past Monday morning till Sunday at midnight, I donate $2.50 per item sold, not per order, per item sold, to Salt Lake County Animal Services. And I think I've talked to you about this before. My favorite day of the week is Monday when I write the checks or I Venmo the money. And so what I want to know from you is what let's say we kill it, and we do $500. We raise $500. What would a donation of $500 to your organization, what impact would that have? What would you do with it?
The thing I would think about right now is what we could do for the animals that are in the shelter right now. So I would say enrichment items. So we make like the popsicles, which has the ingredients of like the pure pumpkin and the peanut butter and the broth and soft dog food, and the big biscuits, because we use those as like the popsicle stick and that. So and then we freeze them, and then it's an enrichment for the dog. So it's not only like an extra little treat for them, it also gives them something to do in their kennels. We also always need like things that will keep them active in their kennels, or like when they're out and about, right? Like in our auditorium with our behaviorists. So we'll do like the puzzle games or something. So, we're always looking to be able to purchase things like that more. And then for our cats, of course, they need enrichments too. So cat toys, they love the catnip. So things like that would be amazing to be able to purchase.
Yeah, and it's the holidays. It's the holidays. So the cats and dogs need a present too.
They do. They totally do. And rabbits too. We have rabbits, and I know that there's rabbit toys and stuff like that too. So,
well, I love that. I just love the idea that the donation will go for fun gifts.
Yeah.
Basically gifts for the animals. That would be fantastic. Now, so now this is the call to arms, the call to action part of the live stream, where we say, "Come on!" We get the word out to our fellow fans,
right?
And we get them to get online and buy Hugo coffee because, one, I want to write, there you go. I want to write a big check on Monday morning, and two, the coffee's really good.
Yeah.
And if you don't drink coffee, buy a t-shirt, buy a hat, buy a mug.
I saw those too the other day.
They're awesome. Yeah. They're really awesome. So let's sell, buy, so that I can write a really nice check to Salt Lake County Animal Services on Monday morning. My favorite morning of the week.
We appreciate that.
Yes. And we're so happy to do this again with you, Jamie. And we hope to continue in the future. You'll be hearing from us again. But in the meantime, let's make the most of this one.
Perfect. Yeah. We've been posting on our social media and sending emails out as well. So hopefully we can get some people to buy and in return help the shelter pets. So we appreciate that.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for your time today. And I hope we do wonderfully. And I hope that all of your dogs, cats, and rabbits get a nice little gift as a result of this fundraiser. And in the meantime, you have a wonderful snowy weekend.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Claudia.